Hey everyone, this is an Amalgia video for Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered Edition, and today we're going to be talking about the basics of character creation and the options you have. First up, there are 4 tribes in Crystal Chronicles that you can choose from, and each has a different set of strengths and weaknesses. Let's start with the Clovats. They are human-type characters, and they are very well-rounded and easy to play. They have average physical strength and defense, but they have high magic, and their magic charge time is average, and their focus attack charge time is also average. If you want to be able to do a bit of everything, then this is the choice for you. Next up are the Ukes. They're tall magical creatures that always wear masks to hide their faces. They have the highest magic stat in the game, but they also have the lowest defense and physical attack stat. They also have the slowest focus attack charge time and the shortest focus attack distance. In addition to their high magic stat, they have some other bonuses that help make up for their weaknesses. When Ukes are in combat and they use the defend command, they turn invisible and become immune to all physical and magical attacks. This will also block status effect moves as well. I don't know of any bosses that can break the Uke defenses, but with the Remastered edition, they may have added some new moves that can, but it remains to be seen. Ukes also have the longest magic casting distance in the game, and they also have the fastest casting time without factoring in accessories. Now let's talk about the Lilties. If you want to specialize in physical attacks, then this is the tribe for you. They have very high physical attack and defense. Ironically, their focus attack charge time is actually average, in line with the Clovats, but their magic casting time is very, very slow, the slowest in the game. Their focus attack range is good, which helps. Lilties have access to many different weapons, and they have the most different types of focus attacks in the game. Last up are Selkies. Selkies have below average defense, average attack, and average magic. They cast magic at average speeds and at average distances. Where Selkies excel is focus attacks. They have the shortest focus attack charge time in the game and the longest focus attack distance in the game. Also, they start the game with a ranged focus attack, which helps in the early stages. Selkies have a very unusual defend command that is just a short-range backflip, but they're not invulnerable while they do it, so it's not very helpful. You're probably wondering which of the races is best to pick in the long run, and I don't think there's a good answer for that yet. In the old Crystal Chronicles, people used to say that the Clovats were the best because they had access to an endgame accessory that gave them significantly decreased magic casting time and made them better than everyone else. The remastered version is going to have harder dungeons with new weapons and gear, and so there may be a new balance of power between the tribes. In the end, the best strategy is to pick whatever tribe you have the most fun with and go with that. With an explanation of the tribes out of the way, let's move to all the character creation options and see all the different character models you have to choose from. There are different costume change crystals that you can get by finding Mog dens and collecting Mog stamps, and also through DLC. But this guide is just going to show you the basic models that you have access to at the start of the game for character creation. You can have up to 8 characters in your caravan. You'll select a tribe, a gender, a character model, and a family. Here's a look at all the Clovat models, and each tribe has a new option on the right that wasn't in the old game. Whitecap Clovat is dressed like a white mage, and I really do like the new ribbon character that they added to this game. Now for the male Clovats. This one is the new one. He looks very traditional Japanese. Now let's take a look at the male Lilties. Many of them have interesting helmets, and I like the steel visor one with the glowing eyes. The new one they added, the bronze, he has a very scary mask. If you want to intimidate people online, I guess that's the way to go. This is the new female Lility. She's just referred to as Shy. I think they could have done a better job thinking up a name for her, but oh well. Now for the Ukes. The Ukes are my personal favorite. They're very odd, but I like their masks. This is the new female Uke, and she actually has a transparent torso, which I guess means that the Ukes were just spirits after all. This is the new male Uke. He has a pretty scary but cool helmet. He's got a cool name too, Skyship. And last up, we have Selkies. Here are the male Selkies. This is the new male Selkie. He's more shirtless than the others. And this is the new female Selkie. She's got a cool eye patch going on. Once you decide on a character, the game gives you 4 different voices to choose from.
Fire! Blizzard! Fire! Blizzard! Fire! Blizzard! Fire!
Fortunately, you can turn off the battle voices if you want in the options. I don't know if there have been any changes to the usefulness in the family choice, but just know that blacksmith is probably the most useful, and then alchemist, and then tailor and merchant. You make your family like you by sending them gifts that they might like after each time you get a drop of myrrh and a letter. The 4 families I mentioned give you access to some rare gear schematics near the end of the game. The other 4, like Fisher, Rancher, Farmer, and Miller, just give food items and they're not really all that useful. The families run different shops in town, so make sure to visit them to see what they have for sale. Once you've finished the character setup, you're all ready to explore the world of Crystal Chronicles. If you find any of the Amalgia videos helpful, please subscribe. It really helps us out. As always, thanks for watching.